Still searching for that perfect email app, and I think I may have found it. Hi, I'm Aaron Jones, and welcome to another vlog coming to you from Niihama in Japan. And it has been a while since I have done a vlog. Been busy, but anyway, I'm back to it. And today I want to talk about another email application. And now I love email applications, and I've been looking for good ones ever since Mailbox disappeared. And there is Gmail's inbox, which is okay. And I've tried other ones, which I've talked about in my vlog, but I've come across another one. And so I wanted to introduce it to you today and my thoughts on it. The name of the app is Newton, and it used to be called Cloud Magic Mail app, but it has changed and it's now called Newton, and it's produced by a company called Cloud Magic. And it's available for iOS, watchOS, macOS, Android Wear, and coming soon for Windows. And I have been using it for the past 2 weeks, and I really like it. It has everything I need. The things that I want is I want the same application across my iPhone, iPad, Apple Watch, and my Mac. And this program has it. And so it's available for those platforms, and I do use it for the last 2 weeks, only this application, and it's compatible with the most major email applications like Gmail and Outlook and all the different Microsoft Exchange things. You can also set it up directly to IMAP and iCloud as well. And I use it with my Gmail account. I also have it hooked into my iCloud account as well. But most of my email is filtered through Gmail, so that is the main one that I use. And once you make an Cloud Magic account, what happens is when you set it up, it will sync all your settings between the different devices. So what I did is I put it on my Mac, and then I set up my accounts, and I set up my signature files and my aliases that I use for different domains. And then when I loaded it on my iPhone and on my iPad, it automatically goes to my Apple Watch. It set everything up, all those signatures and all the swiping. I'll talk about that in a minute for snoozing and stuff. All those customized settings were set through between all of them. However, if you do use something like Gmail, when you do go to the iPhone, the settings are all there, but you do have to re-authenticate through the password. And if you use two-step verification like I do, you do have to do that again, but that's security. And so but all your settings and everything just go over automatically, and I really like that. It makes setting it up on multiple devices easy, and if you change a signature file, it'll update through all the devices. So that is very good. Some other good features in this application is that you can connect it to various services such as To-Do List or Evernote, so that you can save mail and you can add a mail to read. It'll go automatically to your to-do list to check it out later, or save attachments to other things like Google Drive. This makes it very convenient and very easy for managing stuff in your email. And this works, of course, through all the different varieties. At least I've tested it for the iOS ones. It works well on the Mac. It works well on the iPhone and iPad, of course. And so that is one good feature. I connected to my Evernote. I connect to my to-do list and my Google Drive. And makes it very easy to access and send email attachments and stuff to those devices, so you can get your attachments anywhere you want in the cloud. The magic of the cloud. Another good thing, it's very customizable. So you have your little swipes. It works like that. I'll put a little thing here on my iPad, like other popular email apps coming out recently since this Mailbox app. And for snoozes, you can really customize that, so you can change the time so that you can snooze it for the afternoon, but you can set the exact time for the weekend. When you compose a mail, you can also set a mail to send at a certain time, so that if you write an email but you want to set it out at a certain time. So for example, if you're doing a product release and you want to send the mail out at midnight on a certain time, but you don't want to be awake, you can set that up on this program. It'll automatically send the email at that time for you, which is convenient. Another good thing that I like is it has what's called sender profiles. So if your sender has an email address and it's connected to services like Twitter and stuff, you can get all that information on the little icon when you get the email from them, and you can check out their Twitter, if their email address. I think how it works is that if you're there, that email is registered with those accounts. It will find their accounts associated with their social media, and you can find that all there. That's very convenient. So if you get an email from someone you're not sure who it is, business person, and they have their email connected to their Facebook or to their Twitter, you can find it and you can check that way. Very nice feature for this email application, and I do like it. One thing I like is that all my email applications that I use now, I want them on my Apple Watch so that I can reply to emails or check my notifications, and I can do whatever. I would like a little bit more functionality in there. I would like to create a new email on there. I like to be able to go through my different folders. Right now you can get notifications, you can check your inbox, you can do some of the basic things on it, but it's there, and it's good when you get an email, ping, you can read it and you can archive it, you can snooze it all from the Apple Watch, which is nice as well. But I would like a little bit more features. I like to be able to browse my folders, emails, and I would like to be able to compose an email. So that's a feature I would like to see in the future, to compose an email on the Apple Watch, especially with watchOS 3, where you can write with your finger and with your voice. I like that functionality in there so that you can reply to an email quickly, or write a new email to someone quickly just through the Apple Watch. And with watchOS 3, it's very, very fast. So I think this is very usable. So I'd like to see that update in the future. So I would suggest to go check it out. Now, there's one thing that is interesting about this email program, where other email programs you pay for, say, the iOS version, and then you pay for the Mac version, and you're done. This application is a subscription-based application, which you pay for a year, and it's a little bit expensive. It's about $50 for 1 year, and this gives you access to using the email application. Now, it is a little bit expensive, and so I think there needs to be some. I would think that for an email program, $50 US is a little bit expensive for 1 year. Maybe they need to go back to not a subscription plan, but to just outright you pay one price for the iOS version, you pay one price for the Mac version, you pay a price for the Android version. This is, for me, not a problem to pay separate for a universal app for iOS. Sometimes applications they don't have a universal, they have a separate one for iPad as well. But a universal app, you pay, I don't know, maybe $5-10 for this program, and then you pay another $15 or $10 for the Mac OS. This would be a problem. Wouldn't be such a big deal, but $50 a year for just an email program is a little bit expensive when there's a lot of competitors which are selling for just one by fee that's not so expensive, or if you're using Google Inbox, which has a lot of the similar functionalities, is free. But the thing that I like about this program is that it's got the Mac version. This is something that I want. I want the same program, the same experience on my Mac as I do on my iPhone, and then the Apple Watch. And this is very important where, for example, Google Inbox only is available for iOS. You can do a web version on your Mac, but I don't really like to use the web versions all the time. I like to have an application that I can have separate. That's just the way I work on my workflow. Anyways, I talked about this application for a while too long already. You can download it and get a 2 week, I think it's 2 weeks free trial to try it out. So for that 2 week trial, I suggest go check it out. It's really nice. It really works well. If you like to do that kind of swiping, read, delete, and archive, and this is very good for this. It's very customizable in this way. It is a little bit expensive if you want to do the annual plan. It would be nice to see it, as I said, is a one-off payment fee, or if there is going to be a subscription plan, which isn't a bad idea, but the cost should be a little bit less. But overall, the actual product itself is very, very good. It's very stable, and I highly recommend it. So I put the link to their website down in the description below, so go check it out. Have you tried this application, Newton? Go ahead and let me know what you think about it here. If you have any other email applications that you've tried, ones that I haven't already talked about on my vlog, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. I'd love to check out different ones because I'm always searching for the perfect one for my life. And so far already I tried this one, Newton, I've been using, has been very good. And so go check that out. And that's all for today. And until next time, I will see you then.